You could spend your whole life building wealth, but if your estate plan isn't structured properly, your family could face unnecessary delays, big costs, and complications in settling your estate. I'm not exaggerating. For example, just spending $5,000 on a properly drafted estate plan could potentially save you and your family a six-figure probate bill later, depending on the size and complexity of the estate we're talking about. In some cases, families have seen legal and administrative costs reduced by tens of thousands of dollars through the results of very much depending on the situation, of course. Hi, my name is Scott Jacobs. I'm a partner and I'm a wealth advisor at WRP Wealth. Recently, I had a few widows ask me the same question. Scott, I already have a will. Am I all set? And my answer is always the same. Not quite. A will is just instructions to a judge. It still goes through probate, which can take months or longer, cost a fortune, and turn your private affairs to completely public record. For many families, a revocable living trust can serve as a helpful tool to simplify the transfer of these assets and avoid probate completely. Think of it like a suitcase or a box for your assets. Signing the trust is like buying the suitcase, but the next step is ensuring the assets are actually put in the box of the suitcase. Otherwise, it stays empty. It happens all the time. So here are some common elements that many families include in their estate planning process. First, your core documents, your will, your trust, your powers of attorney, your healthcare directive, also up-to-date beneficiary designations on retirement accounts and insurance accounts, very important. Second, review that the trust is funded, meaning your assets are actually titled in alignment with your plan. That's the part most people forget, and it's the reason so many estate plans fall apart when families need them most. Third, keep them organized. Create a family vault where all the stuff lives, like who to call, what accounts exist, how to access them, and if something happened tomorrow, your family shouldn't have to go on a scavenger hunt. And if you recently lost a spouse, there are a few extra steps to take. The year a spouse passes often brings unique tax considerations. For example, the value of certain assets may be reassessed for tax purposes, which can affect future planning decisions. That's why it's often wise to pause and consult with your financial advisor, your attorney, and your tax professional before making any major financial moves. Here's the big takeaway. Estate planning is about making the hardest day a little easier for the people you love most. So if you're wondering whether you're all set, book a call and let's find out together. A few thoughtful updates today can help your family navigate future transitions with more clarity and a whole lot less stress.